What about you guys like Leech here back once again? For as long as I can remember, which isn't that long because I don't exactly have much up there, I've been working in the field of music photography. From big name acts to local acts, I've covered a wide variety of different names. And over the years I've received a number of messages from people who have a general interest in this field of work and want to get started off. So for today's video I thought I would share my tips and tricks into how you can become a music photographer. Hold on, he's not talking about gear or settings. We'll get to that in a little second. The very second you walk into a venue, you're faced with a number of things. The band, the audience, security, management and promoters, and other photographers. If you walk into a venue acting like you're the greatest thing since sliced bread, nobody will want you back and nobody will want to see your work. Yeah, sure, wanting the bands to see your work is one thing, but it's the management and the promoters that granted you this photo pass to get into this gig to take photographs. So they're the ones that need to see that you are a reliable source that can take amazing photographs, so that then they'll want you back for future gigs, or maybe they'll want you photographing exclusively for the band. Most gigs are generally first 3 songs, no flash. And security are there to make sure those rules are kept. Plus they're also there to make sure that you and other photographers are safe from the likes of crowd surfers, stage divers, any of that sort of carry on. Plus the audience have paid such and such amount of money to see these bands. They don't exactly want this photographer walking in for free, standing in front of them for a few songs. No. If you show them the same level of respect, like say if they wanted a photograph taken, you take it. Yeah, sure, it might not be what you want to do, but that's how you're going to get people to come over to your social media or your website. If you're friendly with the audience, they'll be friendly with you. So do you really think bands like Metallica and Led Zeppelin started off playing these massive arenas? No. There are a lot of acts out there on your local music scene that are looking the same level of promotion as you are. So go out there to your local venue, photograph the bands. Maybe you'll get some paid work out of it, whether it be working at another gig for them, or maybe they'll want a photo shoot done for their album. So people are going to see your work, so that'll maybe then mean other bands will come in and look for your style of photography for their album. So do support your local music scene, because as I say, they're looking as much level of promotion as you are. Okay, now we're going to talk about gear. If you walk into a photo pit with your iPhone or your iPad, chances are you're going to get escorted out of the place. You want to make sure you get yourself a decent camera and lens to shoot these lower light conditions. So when it comes to camera, you want to make sure your sensor is at a good size. Plus also has a decent burst mode because you'll probably be taking a lot of photographs at the one time. You'll also want to make sure your lens can open up to a nice wide aperture to let in as much light as possible. Things like prime lenses like 50mm are perfect for these conditions. Or you can get a zoom lens that can also open up to wide apertures as well. The brands are entirely up to you. So the likes of a wide open aperture like say f2.8 is perfect for these lower light conditions, and with a fast enough shutter speed to make sure everything is nice and still and perfect. I generally keep to about 125th of a second, but even using a slow shutter speed can actually get you something really creative, like if somebody's headbanging can get you those really whooshed out effects. Most of the time you'll generally be playing about with ISO, like my ISO dial goes crazy when I'm at a gig. But of course you'll want to have it at quite a high sensitivity because remember, conditions are really low light. Either way, you want to work with these type of settings to get as much detail as possible into these really challenging conditions. Make sure you're getting the right level of promotion as possible. Most of the time when it comes to wanting to work at gigs, you need to be working with a publication like a magazine or a webzine. Everything is now starting to become social media based, so you want to make sure that you got yourself a good online portfolio like a website or a Facebook or a Twitter. Instagram is perfect when it comes to sharing your photographs. Finally, just live in the moment. There's a lot of things that are worth capturing at a gig, like headbangers or people swinging guitars all over the places, or maybe the singer is in a really cool pose. So it's all about how you capture this image and how you are seeing that moment as well. So make sure you are showing off your eye and not copying somebody else's. That is the key to when it comes to not even music photography, just any forms of photography at all. So I hope these things can be some help to you. If any of these things have, do leave a comment down below and like and share, and also press that wee subscribe button so you can stay up to date with future videos. Guys, thanks very much for watching. Take care and have a great day.